In this video, I will show you how to fill up an order for a vendor to utilize a custom mount to get discounts or free freight or stuff like that. Or maybe if you fill up a container, you want to be aware of that. In the example here, this is my business all around the world. I have a main office and production areas in Europe maybe. I have production site in the East somewhere. And I do have some vendors and subcontractors out in the Far East as well, also in the other end of the world, which is not on this map. And of course, when I buy from this vendor, I want to make the orders as good as possible because it's not easy to just create many orders. So I want to make sure that I fulfill up my orders nicely. The demand is coming from my small sales shops or my customers, of course, and most of my customers is around in Europe, and therefore the supply is coming in through from transfer orders, and I create production orders, and then I create purchase orders in the end to my vendors. In this example, we did the first, and I'm just going to do my purchase orders. Let's see how it looks in Business Central when I calculate my simple MRP. In here, I will calculate using a template which is called purchase items up to safety stock, and that's just a template where I run till safety stock, triggering on end inventory, and I have a filter which is all purchase item, and basically it's just looking at the item card for all items that has a replenishment system purchase, and I will filter on my location code production, which is my main location that I'm buying to from all my vendors in this way. This will calculate, of course, everything I need to buy, and I can handle those per vendor or just carry out all of it. But in this example, I have only one line for vendor number 87,000, this line, and that's a tire, a big tire, and that's the one up here. And I'm going to buy a lot of those, 40 pieces from my vendor here. And my vendor is a factory somewhere that does maybe rubber parts here. And we're going to buy this tire from our little vendor. And of course, the whole idea now is to fill up to that vendor. So I will suggest quantity, maybe even change the quantity here for whatever reasons, accept action messages, carry out actions, and put this in the reverse planning worksheet to be ready to be handled. If I create a purchase order from here, if I select carry out action, it will create a purchase order for this line only. So I'm canceling this one. Instead, I will go to my my direct replenishment, like this. Calculate my direct replenishment. In here, I will use a template to fill up to purchase orders, to reorder quantity. So I'm looking for reorder quantity. For right now, I'm just going to fill up a container or a ship or whatever, a truck from this vendor to gain a discount or to gain free freights or whatever. So the template here is purchase items only, and I'm looking at my location code production, and I want to filter on my vendor number that we are looking at. So the idea is here that we are actually taking all the items for this specific vendor. So all items that has this vendor on it, except for the one that we already entered in the worksheet, because we had a check mark that skipped if already planned. So if I open my worksheet, I would expect the tire already to be there. So from here, I can select which other items I want to put in in here, and I can of course change the quantities like I want to. I can look up my order quantity to see what my reordering parameters are for this item here. When I carry out actions and transfer those into my planning worksheet, I can see all the lines here with total cost amount, total volume, and total weights. And by exporting this to Excel, it's easy for me to see what is the total cost amount now. And if I know per this vendor I need to have a cost amount of 200,000, I still lack something, and I can just add to it, or I could also change the amounts in here, the quantities in here that will update my cost amount. So this way I can change my vendor order, and when I'm done, I can carry out for all of them, creating one nice purchase order for this vendor.